Good evening and welcome, families. We are so pleased to have you join us tonight for our back to school night with what is sure to be a really fun evening, giving you a chance to connect with our teachers, get a sense for what our year will look like, and then also hopefully have some questions answered for you this evening. To get us started, I'm going to give you a snapshot of what our evening will look like for you. We're going to cover a few items with you here with us today, having to do with our school communication and obviously our lunch program. The methods we go to engage students, especially in this online learning environment, volunteering, and then how you can get involved with our school, which may look a little bit differently this year, at least to start. We'll go up until session 1 at 5:20, and then you'll have your second session beginning at 6 p.m. tonight. And so with that, I'm very proud to share with you one of our great emphases and focuses here at Edison is our ability to differentiate for all kids, empowering them not only to be academically successful with all their talents and potential, but making sure that they're well-rounded individuals that will go off into our world to become productive members of our society. Our school is fortunate to have been recognized by the California Association for the Gifted for our ability to use these tools to ensure that all students, especially our gifted students, reach their utmost potential. The California Department of Education also recognized our ability to reach all students and awarded us with the California Gold Ribbon status as a result of the work that we've done here with our talented educators. Edison is fortunate to have a very talented cast of faculty and staff who is ready and eager and willing to take on this new challenge for us this year. We thank you for joining us this evening as you learn a little bit more about our school, our programs, and what online learning will look like.
Welcome students and families to Back to School Night. My name is Miss Meyer and I am the TOA on campus. I'd like to talk to you about the depth and complexity icons that your students will be learning. Because we are a GATE Academy, all students learn the depth and complexity icons from their teachers throughout the year in all subject areas. These depth and complexity icons allow students to go beyond the surface and understand the material that they are learning even better. I'd also like to talk to you tonight about clubs and activities that we offer on campus. We have many different clubs and activities, as you can see, such as coding, robotics, soccer, and football. And although things may look differently this year, we are working on how we can involve students in as many clubs and activities as possible.
Hello. My name is Dawn El-Rashid, and I am the assistant principal here at Edison. I'm excited to be able to share this next section with you, the homeschool connection. I'm feeling very confident that our families are going to find this section a breeze. We've taken homeschool connection to the next level, and you're all very familiar with these platforms. So let's get started. Okay, so because we are now online, it's vitally important that we have your updated contact information. So please go to the parentconnect.omsd.net to update your email address and your cell phone number, as well as your emergency contacts. When you get there, if you don't know your PIN, you're going to give your child's email address without the 2 initials that are at the beginning. So their email address are their first and last initial and a series of 6 numbers. And you're just going to enter the series of 6 numbers and your password. And if you don't have any of that, right underneath it says you need your login information, and you're going to go ahead and press that and then follow the prompts. Another way to stay connected is to visit our school website at www.omsd.net/Edison. There you'll find student and parent links, a calendar. Let me show you the calendar that you'll see of school-wide events. There's another convenient way for you to have the calendar, and that is to download the app on your mobile device. You'll have up-to-the-minute news about the upcoming events. Another way is the school newsletter. Mr. Lopez shares a monthly newsletter to keep you informed about everything you need to know. So be sure to read the Bobcat Breeze, and he has the email address there at edison@omsd.net. Again, it's on our website. We do have a Twitter presence also on the website. It's on the feed on our home screen, and you'll see flyers there and just pictures of fun things we're doing here at school. Or have done in the past and will do again. It'll help you to feel connected. You guys are really familiar with this class dojo and school loop information if you attended the orientation. This is going to be your primary way to connect with the teachers. Primary teachers, TK through 5th grade, are using class dojo. Middle school, 6th through 8th grade, is using school loop. They're both ways to communicate, to get assignments and homework, events, and reminders. Again, I know you guys are very familiar with this one. Blackboard Connect is something that the principal uses. It's a text messaging app. You'll get messages directly from him about important announcements. This is another reason why we need updated cell phone numbers, and it's very important for you to get this viable information. It could be up to the minute information that you need right away, and if we don't have a viable cell phone number, we won't be able to reach you. What you're going to see at your presentation tonight is an online success agreement that the teacher is going to share with you. It's a way to show you that we're in this together. We need your help to ensure that your child is receiving the best education possible. The agreement lets you know about the time that the state mandates that students are online to be successful. It varies by grade level. If you went to the orientation, you were promising to become familiar with the technology. That's also in the agreement, that you'll become readily available to help out your student when you can with the technology. It stresses the importance of attendance. Unlike when we left for virtual learning, attendance is being taken, and daily attendance with the teacher live is required. The last thing I'm going to talk about is our daily drive-through meal service. We are serving breakfast, lunch, and supper in a 3-hour window from 11 to 1. It's all in one package. It's curbside on Sultana. We're not accepting any money there at the curb, so you need to fill in your lunch application either online or return the paper copy that was sent home when you picked up your materials and your Chromebook. So fill that lunch application out, return it either in the Dropbox or do it online, and you'll receive a card where we can scan at the curb to get your lunch. So we are there ready and waiting from 11 to 1 every day to service you for your meals. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Miss Espinoza. I am the student mentor here at Edison. I work with students in areas such as academics, attendance, behavior, and social skills. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and talk a little bit about a few of those things, starting with attendance. Now, attendance is a big deal here in the district. We strive to reach our goal of 97.7% daily. So that is district-wide. We really want our students to be attending every day so that they can make sure that they're reaching their goals in reading and math. Those areas are really important. So if you look at the study on the screen, you can see that students who were attending regularly and missed 9 or fewer days over 2 years were reading at grade level of 64% were reading at grade level for 3rd grade, while only 17% were at grade level in 3rd grade when they missed 18 or more days. So just remember, their attendance here is important. You definitely don't want them to be getting behind in school. It's tough to catch up. Another thing that we do to try to motivate students to come to school every day is through our PBIS program, Positive Behavioral Interventions and Supports. We teach our students 4 behavior expectations every day: respect, responsibility, honesty, and integrity. So some of you who have been here at Edison know these already. You've heard your students talk about them. They have probably talked about receiving compass cards from us here at school. They've probably talked about our spin it wheel. This is all part of the supports that we provide. Those are school-wide. But we definitely want to teach our students the behaviors that we want to see. So we're going to try to catch them doing good as much as possible. We want to focus on rewarding that behavior to try to create a really positive school climate for them to learn and to feel safe. This is another way that we get students to come to school every day when they feel like they belong and they feel included. Now, something that parents can do at home to help us out with PBIS is making your own matrix. So matrices are throughout our entire school. We have one in every area, from the cafeteria to the playground to the restrooms, and it just shows students what behavior we expect to see from them when they are in those areas to make sure everyone is safe and respected during the day. So you can see we have our 4 expectations on one side, and then we have different times of day. So whether it's them getting up in the morning or getting ready for bed, what behavior do you want to see? So make sure you're focusing on the positives, and that way you can come up with them together and teach kids exactly what you expect from them. Now, something else that we do through PBIS, which is really important, is social emotional learning. Students learn how to feel empathy for others, to put themselves in each other's shoes, to understand their emotions and how to respond to that. Those are all really important skills to have. And we really want students to become successful citizens one day. So we want to make sure that these are the things that they're learning while they're young. So our teachers are incorporating those things into learning. You may hear students talking about their emotions in art activity or share their feelings about a certain topic. That's all part of social emotional learning. Now, if there's students who need extra support, we here at Edison can definitely provide that through PBIS. It's always good for you to reach out to your child's teacher and ask for some extra assistance, and we can definitely do that. So, such as me, I am a mentor and I do work with students and give some extra support. So please reach out if you need anything from your teachers, and they can definitely reach out to us. And any other questions, please reach out to us. Thank you guys so much. That's it for me.
Hello again. I'm here to talk to you about how to get involved at Edison. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Margaret Mead. Here are some volunteer opportunities this year at Edison. The first one is supporting your child's online classroom. If you have experience in working with small groups, and expertise of some kind, or experience in Zoom, please contact your classroom teacher and let him or her know that you would like to help. There are also a variety of school-wide committees that parents can be a part of. For example, our school site council, where parents, staff, and faculty come together to talk about the best ways that we can improve our school. There's also our CELPAC committee, which is a group of parents that have English language learners at our school, that we get together and talk about how we can improve the experience for our English language learners. There's also our PFO.
As a school, Edison benefits immensely from the amazing support we get from our community. None more so than from our Parent-Faculty Association, which supports every single program that we have here at school to ensure the achievement of all our students. Mr. Beltran, Mrs. Fan, and Mrs. Lidstrom lead this group to make sure that all our kids get the services and supports and the extracurricular activities that our kids and families deserve. Many of the programs and activities that our students engage in during the course of the school year run the gamut, from sports, clubs, and athletic events to also events like our Trunk or Treat. They support field trips and excursions for our kids and other engagement events for our families. So while this year, at least to start, our events and engagement will look a little bit differently, you can rest assured that we'll be counting on our parent volunteers to continue to support all our efforts here at Edison. I encourage you to get yourself involved and connected with this group to ensure that your children have the best experience possible. In summation, I am connected with this quote from Lily Tomlin and encourage you to be that somebody. If you see something and wonder why somebody doesn't do something about that, if you can make that realization that she did and know that you are somebody and you can make a difference and impact here at our school. I want to thank you again for joining us tonight and get you off to your next session. The first one will begin there at 5:20 for you. You can check in with your teacher's Zoom link. We hope you enjoy the evening. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions, suggestions, or comments for us. I'm always here and ready to sit down and listen. Thank you.